All right, so now we're ready to install our new door panels. First, we gotta pull these off. So this is real easy. It just pops off. Rotate that to the side. Little Phillips head, pull that off. So this is a little bit different. There's a little notch right here. You slip your pick in here, pop that out. Single Phillips head screw. And that will pull this out. Whoops. Don't lose this little washer. It helps keep this from pulling through the plastic. Then we've got 2 Phillips head screws under the door handle. Okay. This piece, the trim piece, we can save that with a little flame polish. On the passenger side, we have to replace the door regulator, the window regulator, so we'll probably get new window cranks, and there's not a whole lot we can do to save this. It's cracked pretty bad. We're gonna replace this, but I don't have them right now, so we'll do that later. We're just gonna use a pry tool and just carefully find a good spot to get started. Here we go. Now this comes off. All of these, we have to save these. So let's take this to the bench, take these apart. Okay, so first things first, we're going to take our new door panel and we're gonna stick it right next to this. All right, so we're gonna take our door panel, we're gonna lay this side by side. Now, there are multiple holes in these panels because these fit different years. So we're gonna come through here, we're gonna mark each one that does not have a tab. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use a pair of needle nose and we are going to just slide these off. We're gonna push them back and pop them up, just like that. Sometimes some of the door card will come with the clip, so you can just use a pick to knock that out. Sometimes on the door, the little plastic bushing that goes into the sheet metal will come out. Several of these did break. I don't have replacements, but these metal clips will work with the hole that's just in the door. You don't absolutely have to have this. When we pull the door panels out to paint this car at some point down the road, we'll replace all of these. Now we can start installing these. Now these can be a little bit tricky, but if you use a pair of needle nose, snap it in just like that, they should work pretty good. And when you slide these into the hole, you want to get it, every one of these is set so they're in at the far end of the hole, so you got to pull it all the way in. If you can't get it all the way in, you can use the end of the needle nose and push on the back. And this one in the corner, it goes straight up. It does not go this way. It goes to the shortest side towards the edge of the door card. So like this one, a lot of the hole is covered up with vinyl, so I just cut around it. Okay, now, I already know this because we did the other door panel, but this and this hole right here are the holes we need for our door pull. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the cardboard out. It is perforated. And then once we get to the car, we'll just put a little X on that so that we can run our bolts through. Now we can go back and put this in. All right, so now we're just going to take the door card. We're going to line up our clips and just start snapping them in. There we go. Now the door panel is snapped in place. Then we're going to take this and we're going to do a little flame polish on it. When we paint the car, we will replace all of these. But for now, we're just going to clean this up. But we don't want it super shiny. We just want a dull sheen. All right, so pull this off. All right. Center cup snaps in. Just like that. Window crank. Lock this back so it's right there. I think we'll be replacing both window regulators. Although this one's freeing up. There we go. Last step is this. What we do here, we just follow along. We'll find that hole in the card. So then we're just gonna find the edge of the hole at the top and just give it a little cut. There it goes. That's all there is to installing the front door panels. We still need to do this rear door panel. So let's step in here real quick. All right, so there's a couple things you got to do on this to get this right. So you got to get the rear seat latch pulled out. Okay. Then this will just snap out, just like this. And we need to go put these on our other rear card. Okay, so our door card that we took out on the driver's side rear only had 4 clips, and I don't have any extras, and this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions. So what we're gonna do is this one, and these top 2 ones. And we'll get some more when we do the headliner. We'll replace these, but just like the door panels, you just snap them in, slide them forward. So now we've got these perforated spots right here. We're going to take these off of the card. This is where the seat, the rear seat bracket goes. Now back to the car. So now we're just going to drop it in, line up our clips here, snap those in. Get our lower one lined up. Got that. Then the last step is to locate the 2 screw holes, which are right here. We're just going to put a little slash there, a little slash there. We should be able to get these to go right in, and 2. And now our rear cards are done. So I'm going to tuck this back in. Again, we're going to replace the headliner. I don't have replacements for these, so we'll have to make these. We'll do those a little bit later. All right, that's it. We've got our door panels done, both sides. And here, as soon as we get our seats finished up, we'll install the seats. We're probably going to install a new subwoofer in the back as well. And we'll find a few bits of trim here and there to finish out the rest of the interior. This is a pretty easy job. You can install door panels in one of these in about 3 hours, and it's gonna look great. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. See ya. Let's make magic.